Harry Potter's first year at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry was very eventful indeed. Along with his friends Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger, Harry had managed to defeat Lord Voldemort, the greatest dark sorcerer of all time. But now Harry was back at number 4 Privet Drive. He was often locked in his room, and even though he was a wizard, he couldn't escape because he wasn't allowed to use magic. Then, one evening towards the end of the summer holidays, a house elf named Dobby appeared. Dobby warned Harry not to return to Hogwarts.
Harry Potter must not go back to Hogwarts. If Harry Potter goes back, he will be in mortal danger. There is a plot, Harry Potter, a plot to make most terrible things happen.
Dobby disappeared, and shortly after, Ron Weasley and his brothers Fred and George arrived in a flying Ford Anglia to rescue Harry from his prison. Harry told them all about Dobby's warning.
Very fishy. I reckon old Dobby was sent as someone's idea of a joke. Can you think of anyone at school with a grudge against you?
Draco Malfoy.
Eventually, they landed at Ron's house, the Burrow.
Touchdown!
Ron's mother, Molly Weasley, marched across the yard and came to a halt in front of them. She didn't look pleased.
Bed's empty, no note, car gone. Out of my mind with worry.
It seemed to go on for hours, and Mrs. Weasley had shouted herself hoarse before she turned to Harry.
Very pleased to see you, Harry, dear. Ronald Weasley, I thought I asked you to stop that ghoul from making such a racket. He's still dropping pipes over the attic floor. It's driving me mad.
Come on, Harry, let's go.
And they did.
Hello, Harry. Welcome to my home. I think it's brilliant. Thanks, Harry. Come on, Harry. I see Dad has placed some crates in the garden. Why don't we use them to climb up onto the roof, seeing you've been stuck at the Dursleys for so long? Try and flipendo these crates with your knockback jinx. Flipendo! Flipendo, Harry!
Ronald Weasley,
Oh dear, Mum's really not happy. Watch me and then follow. Okay. Right, we need to calm down the ghoul. He's banging and dropping pipes and it's driving Mum mad. Use your directional buttons to move the chest. Right, Harry, let's get to it. Nice work, Harry.
Ah, that's much quieter. Now I need you boys to denome the garden for me. Go find Mr. Weasley. He's by the shed messing about with non-magical junk.
Right, let's go find Dad. Dad leaves his junk everywhere. It drives Mum mad. Try smashing these barrels with a fully charged... Nice casting, Harry! Hey, look! Ginny's over by the Puffskein patch. Why don't you go and chat to her? She's been a bit shy lately. I wonder...
Hello, Harry. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ginny. I'm just looking after a Puffskein, making sure that Fred and George don't use it as a bludger when they play Quidditch. Guide the Puffskein over to the bushes and it'll eat them, revealing every flame. If you guide the Puffskein over to the bushes, whenever you get a wizard card, it is put into your folio. There are 2 types of famous witches. Here's a famous witch.
Felix Summerby.
Best find Ron, Harry. He's gone off to see Dad, I think. It's just through here, Harry. See you later!
Hello, Harry. I'm Arthur Weasley. I was wondering if you'd help me denome the garden. It's just through the gate, but you'll need the denoming gloves to grab the gnomes. Unfortunately, I seem to have lost them under all this junk. Use your Wingardium Leviosa spell to charm and move the junk. Holding the X button levitates each piece of junk. Could you charm...
Wingardium Leviosa!
That's right, Harry.
Wingardium Leviosa!
I think I need to drop the junk higher than that if I want to break it.
Wingardium Leviosa!
That's right, Harry.
Remember, Harry, just lift up the crack. Wingardium Leviosa!
Well done, Harry.
Thanks for helping Dad out, Harry. You've also learnt how to charm object. The sooner we denome the garden... Time to put this denoming... Mum wants us to throw these gnomes over the fence and into that field if there's no To fling a gnome, you're going to need a good run-up. Once you reach the fence, you begin spinning on the spot. Press the triangle button when... Press the triangle button to throw. You hit the phone box! Nice one! You hit the wasp hive! Excellent, Harry! That was really good fun. Do you want to play again?
Hello there.
A wizard duel?
Don't tell me you've never taken part in a wizard duel.
Is this safe? Of course it's safe. Well, mostly.
Okay, dueling is really simple. Every time you hit your opponent,
And don't forget, fully charged knockback.
Okay?
Get ready! Duel!
Young Potter's going to have to be on his guard this afternoon. Fred Weasley's a master tactician. Oh, that's lovely! Well done, Harry! You won the first round!
Get ready! Duel!
And the duel gets underway, with Fred getting quickly into his rhythm. Great play by Potter. He's really holding his own. Nice stuff there. Ow!
Expelliarmus!
Ow!
Well done, Harry. Now let's try again.
Good idea.
See that TV? See the way it's sparkling? That means it's got...
That will release an orb that you can run over and pick up.
Oh, I nearly forgot. Special jinxes can only be cast using the sun.
Get ready! Duel! Press the circle button to cast that special jinx!
Nice work from Potter. For a beginner, he's doing really well. Look at that. This is turning into a classic. Nice stuff there. Well done, Harry. You won the first round.
Get ready! Duel!
Ow! Beautiful play by Weasley. That's a lovely one. That's terrific stuff.
Expelliarmus!
Ow!
Wow, look at that!
We need to find Ginny. She's wandered off somewhere and Oh, by the way, watch out for some of Dad's junk. If you find you're getting a little low on health, Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Hengist of Woodcroft.
Oh, hi, Harry. Thank goodness you came. My puff skein swallowed my remembrall, and I got...
Ginny! There you are! God, nice work, Harry. Hope Dad's junk wasn't too much of a problem.
As you've never travelled by flue powder before, you need to know a few things.
When you're in the fireplace, say where you're going.
And keep your elbows tucked in.
Mind you get out at the right fireplace.
Are you sure this is safe?
Piece of cake! Diagon Alley!
Harry had no idea where he was. All he could tell was that he wasn't in Diagon Alley. Evil-looking masks stared down from the wall, and rusty spiked instruments hung from the ceiling.
The sooner I get out of here, the better.
Harry heard a noise from the door nearby, and two blurry shapes appeared on the other side of the glass. Harry looked quickly around and spotted a large black cabinet. He shot inside it and pulled the doors closed, leaving a small crack to peer through. Seconds later, a bell clanged, and Draco Malfoy stepped into the shop. The man who was with Draco could only be his father, Lucius Malfoy.
Touch nothing, Draco.
Mr. Malfoy was trying to sell the shopkeeper certain dark magical items that he didn't want the Ministry of Magic to find out about. Harry went to Flourish and Blotts to buy his books. While he was in there, Gilderoy Lockhart, Hogwarts' new defense against the dark arts teacher, was signing his latest book.
Nice big smile, Harry. Together you and I were the front page.
Harry met up with Ron and Ginny Weasley. Lucius and Draco Malfoy were also there.
Famous Harry Potter. Can't even go into a bookshop without making the front page.
Ginny, who was very fond of Harry, defended him.
Leave him alone. He didn't want all that.
Lucius Malfoy insulted the scruffy state of the second-hand books Ginny had bought.
I suppose those books are the best your father can give you.
Lucius plucked a copy of A Beginner's Guide to Transformation from Ginny's cauldron, examined it briefly, and then replaced it. No one at that time realized how much of an effect this gesture from Lucius Malfoy would have on their lives, and they all left the shop none the wiser. They found the car in Charing Cross Road, and after making it invisible, flew it into the sky over London. They saw the Hogwarts Express far below, and followed it for some time.
Looks like we've lost the train. Let's check out that tunnel.
Looks like we found the train, Ron.
Try not to scratch the paintwork or my dad will kill me. Pick up the speed boost to stay ahead of the train. And watch out for any obstacles. These tunnels. Keep going, Harry. We've got to reach the end of the tunnel soon. Almost there, Harry. Collect the pickups to repair some of the damage the car has taken. Famous Witches and Wizards card. Almost there, Harry.
Phew, that was really close. I didn't think we'd make it out of the tunnel.
Excellent, Harry. There's Hogwarts. Try and land the car in the castle grounds.
There's something wrong with the car. I don't have control anymore.
Mind that tree! get close to the tree and cast a spell at what looks like its mouth. Nintendo! 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 Help! Nintendo! Nintendo! Shoot it in the mouth, Harry! Nintendo! 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 Nintendo!
By the time Harry and Ron had escaped from the Whomping Willow, the sorting ceremony had already begun. They peered in at the Great Hall and watched as the aged-old sorting hat placed new students into the 4 Hogwarts houses, as it had for so many years past. Harry remembered putting the sorting hat on a year ago, and for a few horrible seconds he had feared the hat was going to put him into Slytherin, along with Draco Malfoy.
Not Slytherin, eh? Well, if you're sure, better be Gryffindor!
But of course, he had ended up in Gryffindor, along with Ron and Hermione. As they watched the sorting, Harry noticed that at least one teacher was missing from the staff table.
Hang on, where's Snape?
And then, from behind him came the voice Harry dreaded to hear. It was Professor Snape, Harry's least favorite teacher.
I'm waiting to hear why you two didn't arrive on the school train.
It was a great start to the term, thought Harry, as they followed Snape to his office. Once there, Snape nastily admonished them about flying the car to Hogwarts.
You will go immediately to your common room, and I will think about how to punish you.
Can you believe our luck? Fred and George must have flown that car 5 or 6 times.
Come on, Ron, let's go to the Gryffindor common room.
No problem.
Harry Potter mustn't stay at Hogwarts.
Wow! Harry Potter! It's really you! I'm Colin Creevy. I'm in Gryffindor too. Everyone told me about how you survived, and you really do have that lightning scar on your forehead. It's brilliant here, isn't it?
flying a car right into the Whomping Willow?
Brilliant!
We'd better get to the common room before Snape sees us.
Bertie Bott!
Look, there's Lockhart's office.
Password?
Pig Snout?
I'm sorry.
Oh no! Ron, you were here to see if another Griffin...
Hello there, young Harry Potter.
You look happy, Nick.
That I am, Harry. I sent... In fact, as I was telling your friend Hermione Granger...
Is Hermione here?
Of course!
believe that you and Ron are so irresponsible. The password for the pink lady is Wattlebird. Harry, don't forget to keep checking your report card. If I were you, I'd go to the common room.
Shingleton. Felix Summerby, inventor of cheering charms. Gaspard Shingleton. Felix Summerby.
Password?
Wattlebird!
We made it! Looks like this year they're awarding house cups for excellence in herbology and defense against the dark arts. It would be great if Gryffindor won them.
Come on, you two.
I forgot how much I missed her.
Have you heard about the secret founder jewels yet?
Behind us is a statue. You can use it to find the entrances to the secret founder jewels. Defeat each founder house duelist to win a Hogwarts founder famous witches and wizards card. Collect them all and you can enter the special founders tower.
No one we know has ever managed to beat all the founder duelists and
that's where you come in, Harry.
to open up each of the jewels, you have to have a certain number of famous witches and wizards cards.
Everyone knows that finding famous witches and wizards cards can be very difficult. So, we're willing to sell you 5 of them, Harry.
It's a good deal. Give us 50 Bertie Bott's every flavoured beans, and we'll give you a famous witches and wizards card in return. Brilliant! You have 50 every flavoured beans. Have a famous witches and wizards card.
Ignatia Wildsmith.
Brilliant! You have 50 every flavor.
Greta Catchlove.
Brilliant!
Chauncey Aldridge.
Brilliant!
Herpo the Foul.
Brilliant!
Paracelsus.
Sorry, Harry. Sorry, Harry. But if you want more famous witches and wizards cards, then you have...
So you have found me, the Hufflepuff Wizard Dueling Champion. There's no way I'm going to let a Gryffindor student beat me. Come on, let's duel.
Get ready, duel! And the match gets underway with both players quickly into their stride.
Ow! Ow!
Oh, I say, I've never seen anything like it. Potter responds well. Oh, that's fantastic. Potter responds well. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, and that's the first round to Potter. Get ready, duel! And round 2 gets underway. Oh, and Potter's going to have to do better than that. Oh, a great move from Potter. Oh, I say, I've never seen anything like it.
Expelliarmus!
Whoa! Good shot! Blimey, Harry, you won! And look what you've done to my wand!
Helga Hufflepuff.
Congratulations, young man. Quite a feat.
Well, well, well.
Come on through.
Welcome, Harry Potter. I hear you're a tough competitor.
Get ready, duel! And the match gets underway with both players quickly into their stride.
Ow! Ow!
Great play from Potter. Great stuff. Oh, and that's the first round to Potter. Get ready, duel! And round 2 gets underway. Oh, a great move from Potter. Well, look at that! The champion really showing his class there. And Potter's really grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck now. Great play from Potter.
Expelliarmus! Ow! Whoa! You beat me, Harry. You're not bad, are you?
Rowena Ravenclaw.
Well done, Harry.
going to take some pictures to send home to my dad. Have a look at my photo album, Harry.
Come on, Herbology's in one of the greenhouses outside. To get to the greenhouses, if we're going outside, don't remind me. Ignatia, what? Herbology's this way!
It's Herbology. About the flying car, classic! Professor Sprout has put me here to tell all students where Greenhouse 3 is.
Phew! We made it! This is the door to the Herbology class.
Get to Herbology class before the timer runs out. Walk through the floating hourglasses to start the timer. If you beat the school record for the quickest time...
Well done. You've said, here is the Herbology Race Cup as I'm Professor Sprout. Please be careful of the venomous tentacula. An A, B, or C grade can be... Watch my wand move around the screen and press the symbols it points to. Complete each sequence 3 times to learn... Get ready. Perfect. 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 Okay. Most impressive. Now try this one. Perfect. 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 Bravo! Now... Okay. Okay. Perfect. 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 Mr. Potter, you have achieved an A grade in herbology. Here is the herbology lesson cup. Potter, follow me. Welcome to Greenhouse 3. This is a mandrake. Its cry is very dangerous, which is why you're wearing... I need you to collect at least 3 mandrakes from this greenhouse. Of course, the more mandrakes you collect, the more house points for Griffin.
Wait!
What? Speak up, Hermione!
Look! That mandrake's being attacked by those giant slugs! Keep the slugs away from the mandrake using your Incendio Duo spell. Once the slugs are out of the way, use Wingardium Leviosa to pull them out. Good luck, Harry!
Ah! Incendio! Wingardium Leviosa! Incendio! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa!
Superb! 50 house points to...
Harry, it's time to practice your seeker skills. Meet me at the Quidditch training pitch, across the bridge from Hogwarts main entrance. Hedwig will show the way.
Herbology class. You can keep trying to beat the school record for the herbology lesson race if you go through this door.
Harry, I've missed herbology. Hello, Neville. I got lost and ended up coming out this wall behind me.
Harry, I'm still waiting.
Hello again, Potter. I'm still trying to get into the Quidditch team.
All right, Harry, grab your broomstick and we'll begin the training. Welcome to Quidditch training. In a Quidditch match, whichever seeker catches, which is why, first off, this broom will steer left and right to fly between the poles and use the X button. Get set. Fly through the poles, Harry. That's it, Harry. That's it, Harry. That's good. That's good. Good work. Keep it up. Excellent. For that performance, you've earned your gold wings and 25 house points for Gryffindor. Right, Harry. I've got 2 broomsticks. Here's the first one. Some people prefer the up and down controls the other way around. This second broom... Do you want to try them again? So Harry, which one did you prefer? If you decide to change controls later, you've completed basic Quidditch training. Would you like to quit? Okay, now let's practice chasing this. For the first... Get ready, Potter! Fly through the rings, Harry. That's it, Harry. That's it, Harry. That's good. That's it, Harry. Excellent. For that performance, you've earned your gold wings and 25 house points for Gryffindor. Time for your second secret. You seem to have gotten fly through 10 rings, then move your hand over the snitch and on my mark. Fly through the rings, Harry. Good work. Keep it up. That's good. That's it, Harry. That's it, Harry. Brilliant! For that performance, you've earned your gold wings and 25 house points for In a Quidditch match, whichever team this often results, let's see how you manage catching a snitch whilst racing against another seeker. Ready? Fly through the rings, Harry. Good work. Keep it up. That's it, Harry. That's good. That's good. Good work. Keep it up. That's good. That's it, Harry. That's good. That's good. That's it, Harry. Good work. Keep it up. Good work. Keep it up. That's good. Good work. Keep it up. Excellent! For that performance, you've earned your gold wings and 25 house points for Gryffindor. Good session, Harry.
Hey Harry, fancy a bit of dueling practice?
I don't know.
Yeah, why not? I've beaten Fred before, you know.
That's true.
How about here then? Remember, Harry, you can't... And look! Right, let's... Get ready! Duel! Ow! Ah! Ow! Good shot, Harry! Ah! Well played, Harry. That's round 1 to you. Get ready! Duel! Right, watch out! I'm really going to try and get you now. Good shot, Harry! Ow! Expelliarmus! Ow! Wow, brilliant, Harry! Have you heard that Slytherin have a new Seeker?
I wonder who it could be.
It's me. Very latest model. Only came out last month.
At least no one on the Gryffindor team had to buy their way in.
No one asked your opinion.
You'll pay for that, Malfoy!
Ron, are you alright?
I don't feel so good. Ron, you'd better get to Follow Ron, Harry.
Right, Harry, we gotta let these slugs run their course. Move the bowl under Ron to catch them. Good luck. Harry, you haven't managed to collect... Right, Harry, we move the bowl. Good luck. Well done, Harry.
How are you feeling, Ron?
I never want to see another slug as long as I live.
Ron,
Yeah, but that word's the most insulting thing he could think of.
thanks for defending me, Ron.
Yuck!
Gosh, look at the time.
Do we have to?
Really, Harry?
Well, he seems to think so.
Defense against the dark arts can be found in the upper castle.
a really interesting lesson. Is that why you've marked all Lockhart's lesson with little hearts?
I have not.
Are you okay, Harry?
I'm fine. Jacinda Sykes.
Come on, Harry! Quite excellent. Well done, Harry. I don't seem to have any signed photos on me at the moment.
class, I'm Gilderoy Lockhart, 5 times winner of Witch Weekly's Most Charming Smile Award. Today I'm going to teach you the total body bind spell, Petrificus Totalis. Watch my expensive wand as it moves and press the symbols it points to. Do this 3 times and you will learn Petrificus Totalis. Are you ready? Perfection! 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 That's the easy one. Ready now? Very stylish! Just like me. Splendid! Perfection! One more to go. Get ready. Very stylish! Just like me. Splendid! Splendid! You've earned a grade A! You've earned the Defense Against the Dark Arts Lesson Cup for... Well done! Excellent! Quite! Now be warned. You may find yourself facing your worst fears in this room. No harm can befall you whilst I'm here. Remain calm. A freshly caught Cornish pixie! Don't worry, I stunned this one earlier. Well, I'll ask you 3 just to put this little fellow and any others back into their cages. I'll see you after the lesson.
Looks like Lockhart wants to give us some hands-on experience.
I'll take care of this one. When a pixie sparkle is red, you can use your new spell. Petrificus Totalis. You can only levitate. Wingardium. Steer the pixie over the cage. Simple. Isn't Professor Lockhart wonderful?
Okay, I'll try my best.
Catch this pixie first, Harry. Remember.
Ah! Petrificus Totalis!
Wingardium Leviosa!
Well done, Harry.
Very good, Potter.
Petrificus Totalis!
Wingardium Leviosa!
Petrificus Totalis!
Wingardium Leviosa!
Petrificus Totalis!
Wingardium Leviosa!
Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis! Ah!
Wingardium Leviosa!
Petrificus Totalis!
Wingardium Leviosa!
Petrificus Petrifacus totalis! Wingardium leviosa! Petrifacus totalis! Wingardium leviosa!
Well done. You obviously I could have defeated these pixies.
Isn't he wonderful?
Hello. This Halloween. Tomorrow I'm holding a party down in one of the roomier dungeons. It will be such an honor. Perhaps you could mention to some... I'll see you all tomorrow.
A Death Day party? There can't be many living people who can say they've been to one of those.
I've never heard of a Death Day party before.
Sounds dead depressing to me.
The race for the House Cup continues. Ravenclaw? Hufflepuff? Slytherin. Gryffindor. Gryffindor are in the lead on house points. The race for the House Cup is heating up.
Ah, there you are, Harry. Come on, Harry. Yes, I'll see you in the dungeons.
Wattlebird!
Did you know that if you eat a chocolate frog, you get back stamina? Yes, Colin, I do. Godric Gryffindor.
Sorry, Harry, but if you want more famous witches and wizards cards,
Come on, Harry. At my party, there's maggoty haggers. This way, Harry.
Wasn't that nearly headless, Nick? Yes, Colin, it's brilliant here, isn't it?
This way, Harry. I have a special... This way, Harry. I really do... This way, Harry.
It's Potty Way Potter.
The dungeon is a nasty place. Can't find your pals, Potty. Poor old Potty.
Harry? Where have you...
Let's go, Harry.
Glad you couldn't make it, Harry. May I recommend the mouldy bread and the stinking salmon? Watch out for Peeves, Harry. He's in one of his mischievous moods. Feel free to mingle, Harry. Ron and Hermione are around here somewhere.
Happy Death Day, Nick. I think Ron has a present for you.
Dives down behind the table, Harry.
The voice was growing fainter, and Harry was sure it was moving away, moving upwards. He began to run, his stomach lurching. Something was shining on the wall ahead. Harry approached slowly, squinting through the darkness. Mrs. Norris, Filch's cat, was hanging by her tail from a torch bracket. She was as stiff as a board, her eyes wide and staring. Foot-high words had been daubed on the wall above the petrified cat. Harry shuddered as he read them.
The Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air, beware.
Before Harry could leave, several people appeared in the corridor. When Filch saw Mrs. Norris, he screeched accusingly at Harry.
You've murdered my cat! You've killed her!
And then Draco Malfoy shouted out to everyone gathered.
Enemies of the air, beware! You'll be next, mudbloods.
Professor Dumbledore calmed everyone down and sent them all to bed. Ron reckoned that he had an idea who the heir of Slytherin was, and both he and Harry went to meet Hermione in the library.
I'm sure that Draco Malfoy is the heir of Slytherin.
I think you might be right. And if he is, I know a way we can prove it. Polyjuice potion.
Polly what?
Polyjuice potion can transform a person into someone else, even a Slytherin. To make the Polyjuice potion, we'll need several ingredients. Lace...
Okay,
I'll get the Horn of Bicorn. You two had better get to potions class. When I found a place to prepare the polyjuice potion, I'll send Hedwig.
Silence! Mixing potions is a very precise science. I suggest that Potter, Weasley, and Longbottom listen carefully to my every word. This year, like last year, I won't allow any disobedience. Pay attention, Potter. You are going to remind us how to mix a Wiggenweld potion. If you remember, you must first activate the cauldron. With this done, you must then press the 3 symbols indicated until the cauldron fills. Good enough. Now remember, when the cauldron is full, you can activate it to gain the Wiggenweld potion. Class dismissed.
Hello there. I wonder if you boys could do me a favour.
Of course, Hagrid.
It's nearly Halloween and my...
I'll help Hagrid. I do? Like getting some... Oh, yeah. Just...
Leeches! Ah, nasty creatures. But if you're after some... All right then, Harry. I'll make a deal with you. Get rid of them gnomes in my pumpkin.
Okay, Hagrid.
Let's see if you can get these blasted gnomes out of my pumpkin. To fling the gnomes, when you reach the... Try and throw... Don't worry about that one. Excellent throw, Harry. Not a bad score at all. Well done, Wasn't that fun, Harry? Do you want to play again? Excellent throw, Harry. Excellent throw, Harry. Excellent throw, Harry. Well done! You got yourself a new high score. Wasn't that fun, Harry? Thanks for saving me pumpkins, Harry. I hope you find a good use for that boom slap.
There you are! Did you manage to get... I got some flaxweed, but it was... And as we join us in slithering...
It's down to you!
I can't What's going on?
Alright there, Scarhead! Someone's tampered with this... bludger!
There's the golden snitch! Malfoy's on it, and Potter's chasing! There they go after the snitch! It's heading for the stands! Amazing! I've lost sight of them!
Fantastic! Look out, Harry! Ah!
Harry's arm was hanging at a very strange angle, but in his good hand he held the snitch.
Aha! We've won!
Lockhart told Harry to lie back as he tried to mend his arm with a charm. A strange and unpleasant sensation started at his shoulder and spread all the way down to his fingertips. His arm didn't hurt anymore, nor did it feel remotely like an arm.
Ah, yes. Well, that can sometimes happen. So, Harry, just toddle up to the hospital wing. Madame Pomfrey will be able to, tidy you up a bit.
The next moment, Dumbledore and McGonagall were backing into the room, carrying what looked like a statue. Together, they heaved it onto a bed.
It means that the Chamber of Secrets is indeed open again.
Hermione whispered to Harry that it was about time he collected together the ingredients for the polyjuice potion.
As soon as your arm is better, I think you should go to Diagon Alley.
It was half-term by the time Harry's arm was better, and following Hermione's advice, he caught the train to London. Harry met Hagrid in Diagon Alley.
Go and get your supplies, Harry. I'm going to the pub to meet some old friends. I'll meet you back here in a while.
Due to some faulty cauldrons causing a stir,
Harry, I found the perfect place to make the polyjuice potion. Moaning Myrtle's bathroom in the upper castle.
nice earmuffs, Potter. Oh, I am sorry. Malfoy, you're almost as funny as Filch. Alright, Four Eyes. Oh, by the way, I've left a nice surprise for you in this shop.
Please help me. Somebody's released a gang of pixies in my shop and I'll give you anything you need if you... so much. How can I repay you?
Have you got any leeches?
There you are.
What a lovely young man you are!
Today is a Goblin Bank holiday.
Welcome to the magical menagerie.
It doesn't look very Christmassy in here, does it?
Is this better? How can I help you?
Can I have some lacewing flies, please?
I do indeed have some lacewing flies in stock. They're hiding in one of these boxes. You need to collect all the flies within the time limit. Well done. You've collected all the flies.
If you've got all your stuff,
Well done getting all the ingredients I asked for.
Did you manage to get any powdered horn of bicorn?
Yes, but I had to sneak into Snape's office last night to get it.
She wouldn't get me creeping about in Snape's office. Here's the flaxweed and knotgrass. And here are the boomslang skin, lace wings, and leek. How long until the polyjuice potion's ready?
I'm afraid we still need some extra ingredients. Something from Crab and Goyle.
I hope you're not saying that you're going to turn us into Crab, Goyle and Millicent Bulstrode.
Well, Crab and Goyle in particular.
Of course we do.
Of course it will.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Come on, Ron.
This is a girl's bathroom. My life was nothing but misery at this place.
Hogwarts is like a maze. I suppose I'd best get some hair from Crab and Goyle. Good luck. I'll meet you by the common room later. Adalbert waffling. Leviosa! Cassandra Verblatsky. Harry, Crab, Goyle and Malfoy are in the Great Hall. Let's hope it's not Lockhart. Harry, have you heard? Yeah, and no. Why don't you go in and go on, Harry? If it isn't the great Harry Potter. Go on, Harry, you can do it. Better watch out for the candles, Potter. They've got special jinxes in them.
Get ready, duel! Remember what I told you, Harry. Come on, Harry! And the round goes to Harry Potter! Get ready, duel! Come on, Harry! Come on, Harry!
Expelliarmus! If you think that makes you the winner, try this, Potter!
Oh, oh, whoa!
Hissing furiously, the snake slithered towards Justin Finch-Fletchley. "Leave him alone," Harry shouted. At least, that was what he thought he'd shouted. When he looked up at Justin, he was met with an angry look.
"What do you think you're playing at?"
The snake was lying slumped on the floor, docile as a thick black garden hose. So why was Justin, and everybody else for that matter, regarding him with a look of horror?
You're a parcel mouth, Harry. Why didn't you tell us?
Harry didn't know what a parcel mouth was, so Ron told him.
You can talk to snakes, Harry!
Hermione informed Harry that being able to talk to snakes was what Salazar Slytherin was famous for, and how the whole school was now going to think that he, Harry Potter, was the heir of Slytherin, and therefore responsible for the attacks. Dumbledore wasn't in his office when Harry got there. It was a very interesting room, however, and nearby Harry spotted the sorting hat. As he approached it, the hat spoke to him.
You've been wondering whether I put you in the right house, but I stand by what I said before. You would have done well in Slytherin.
Harry's heart plummeted. He told the hat he thought it was wrong, and then a strange gagging noise behind him made him wheel around. Harry yelled in shock as the bird burst into flames, only to emerge from the fire more beautiful than it was before. Then the office door opened and Dumbledore came in.
Fawkes the Phoenix is really very handsome, isn't he, Harry?
Harry nodded, still shocked by the sight of the bird bursting into flames. Dumbledore explained how phoenixes were fascinating creatures.
They can carry immensely heavy loads, and they make highly faithful pets.
Dumbledore went on to say that he didn't believe Harry was the attacker plaguing Hogwarts, and he asked if Harry had anything that he wanted to tell him. Harry thought of the disembodied voice he'd heard and his growing dread that he was connected to Salazar Slytherin, but in the end he didn't want to say anything about them.
Now that everyone knows you're a Parselmouth, they've convinced you're the heir of Slytherin. You don't think it's me, do you?
Of course not.
There's no way you're the heir, Harry.
Thanks. We need to finish the Polyjuice potion and prove that Malfoy's...
Yes, I did.
Okay, I'm sure I've done everything right. Now what? We each have some of the potion.
I'm still not sure about this. Ready?
Ready?
As I'll ever be.
1, 2...
Are you two alright?
Yeah, unbelievable.
Hermione, are you okay?
Fine. I'm fine.
Well, if you're sure.
Hermione said that we may have some difficulty moving me.
Okay.
We need to find out where the Slytherin common room is. There's a Slytherin now. Quick, follow him and...
There you are! Have you two been pigging out in the Great Hall all this time?
How did you know?
People seem to think that St. Potter, the Mudblood's friend, is the heir of Slytherin.
You must have some idea.
You know I haven't, Goyle. How many times do I have to tell you? But I know one thing. Last time the Chamber of Secrets was opened, a Mudblood died. So I bet it's only a matter of time before one of them is killed this time. I hope it's Granger.
This is a girls' bathroom. No boys allowed in here.
She's gone mental! She's destroying objects before they you!
Nintendo! 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 Nintendo!
Playing a trick on me, almost as funny as throwing a book at me.
I'm glad we changed back. I wonder where Hermione went.
Harry, I'm very displeased that you missed my new defense against the dark arts class. To be a successful wizard, you have to study with the best.
Looks like you're still Lockhart's #1 student. Remember that Lockhart's off.
I thought it was bad enough with every...
I'm going to see if I can find Hermione.
Everyone's saying that Potter's the heir of Slytherin.
Potter's a parcel mouth. Professor Lockhart's just left.
Come to me.
Guess what, Harry? Hermione's in the hospital wing.
I hope Madame Pomfrey doesn't ask too many questions.
Ah, Harry, you finally made it. No need to worry, though, as your defense against the dark arts teacher. Watch my expensive wand as it moves and press the symbols it points to. Do this 3 times, and you will... Are you ready? Perfection! Perfection! Splendid! Perfection! That's the easy one. Perfection! Very stylish! Just like me. Very stylish! Just like me. One more to go. Get ready. Perfection! 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 You've earned a passable grade. Well done. If you come back later, you can try... Time to put the spell you've learned to practical use. Now, Harry, hold down the X button. Once cast, the spell will show you objects hidden by dark magic.
Millions!
Excellent! Now, run along. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day and...
The race for the House Cup continues. Ravenclaw? Hufflepuff? Slytherin? Gryffindor? Gryffindor are in the lead on house points. The race for the House Cup is heating up.
Happy Valentine's Day, Harry! How many cards have you received? I've arranged a little surprise for you and the rest of the students at Hogwarts. My friendly card-carrying cupids!
Oh, you, Harry Potter, stay there. I've got a musical message to deliver to you.
Valentine's cards. Ugh! Keep away from me!
Harry flicked through the blank pages of the diary. Then he pulled out a bottle of scarlet ink, dipped his quill into it, and dropped a blot onto the first page. Excited, Harry loaded up his quill and wrote, "My name is Harry Potter." Then at last something happened. Oozing back out of the page came words Harry had never written. Harry nearly upset his ink bottle, and then more words appeared on the page.
I know all about the Chamber of Secrets. 50 years ago, the chamber was opened and a girl was killed. I caught the person who opened the chamber all those years ago.
Harry paused for a second, and then wrote 2 letters. O.K. The pages of the diary began to blow as though caught in a high wind, and then the diary seemed to open up, and Harry was pitched head first into the opening. Harry saw that he was standing in a corridor in Hogwarts dungeons. Peering through a crack made by an open door was a boy of about 16. Harry knew at once that this was Tom Riddle, the owner of the diary. Then Harry heard someone speaking in a low whisper.
"Come on, gotta get you out of here. Come on now, in the box."
The voice definitely belonged to Hagrid, who, Harry now saw, was crouching down in front of a large box. Riddle suddenly stepped out from the doorway.
Evening, Rubeus. It's all over. I'm going to have to turn you in. The least Hogwarts can do is make sure the thing that killed that girl is slaughtered.
The young Hagrid rose up to his full height and roared at the top of his voice.
"It wasn't him! He wouldn't! He never!"
And then, from out of the box came something that made Harry let out a long, piercing scream unheard by anyone. A vast, low-slung, hairy body and a tangle of black legs, a gleam of many eyes and a pair of razor-sharp pincers. The thing scuttled away, tearing up the corridor and out of sight.
No!
The scene whirled, the darkness became complete, and Harry landed with a crash. Later, Harry met up with Ron and Hermione.
What's up?
Harry could barely get the words out of his mouth.
It was Hagrid, Ron! Hagrid opened the Chamber of Secrets 50 years ago!
Riddle might have got the wrong person. Maybe it was some other monster that was attacking people.
Hagrid would never have meant to kill anybody! We've always known that Hagrid was expelled.
I'm going to the library to see if I can find information on Tom Riddle.
We better be careful, Ron. We're not meant to be out in the grounds after dark.
Let's split up to avoid getting caught. Remember that you need to collect these to power up your cloak. They only last a short amount of time. You can unlock the doors by using these pressure pads. You just need to charm a nearby object onto them. Wingardium Leviosa! Nice one, Harry! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa!
Who's there?
Leviosa!
Reveal your...
Who's there?
See anyone, Mr. Filch? No. I know you're there.
Wingardium Leviosa! Who's there? This pressure pad has a different image on it, and there are no objects to charm.
Who's there?
Yet again, Cornelius, I tell you that taking Hagrid away will not help in the slightest.
That must be Cornelius Fudge. Quiet, Ron.
Look at it from my point of view, Albus. I'm under a lot of pressure.
So, where am I going?
You'll only be going for a short stretch, Hagrid. It's not a punishment, more a precaution.
Not Azkaban.
Come along now, Hagrid.
If anyone wanted to find out some stuff, all they'd have to do would be to follow the spiders.
Ron, look at all the spiders. I'm going to follow them. All right, be careful, Harry. I'll go and tell Hermione what we've heard. Hagrid said to follow the spiders.
Nintendo! Nintendo! Nintendo!
Stand where I point, look upon the waterfall. Burn a million! Dumbledore. Albus Dumbledore. Your son, Rowena Ravenclaw, Hogwarts co-founder, gave her name to a Hogwarts house. Hagrid's in trouble.
In trouble?
They've taken him to Azkaban.
I come from a distant land. When I was blamed for
So do you know what did...
The thing that lives in the castle is an ancient...
Okay.
Go!
The car screeched to a halt, and Harry dived inside.
Hurry up, Ron!
The door slammed shut, and Ron didn't need to touch the accelerator because the car was already speeding away. They sped out of the hollow, branches whipping the windows as the car wound its way cleverly through the widest gaps, following a path it obviously knew. After 10 noisy, rocky minutes, the trees thinned and the car stopped so suddenly they were nearly thrown through the windscreen. They had reached the edge of the forest. Harry and Ron arrived safely back in the Gryffindor common room.
What was the point of going in there? What have we found out? I'd like to know. That Hagrid never opened the Chamber of Secrets. He was innocent.
Harry, Ron, I'm sorry, but this will be...
Oh, no.
I am very sorry. I also have some rather bad news for you in particular, Mr.
Oh, no. Aragog mentioned that last time the Moaning Mud! Go to the girls' bathroom. Lockhart? He's the defense against the dark arts teacher. Okay, Ginny will be all right, won't she, Harry? Don't worry, Ron. We'll rescue her. And then I'll... Wattlebur...
Sorry, Harry.
Well, well, well.
Strange. Why is the door locked? I'd better find another way around.
Nintendo! Nintendo!
Oh, Mr. Potter.
Professor, I have some information for you. I think Moaning Myrtle was...
Well...
Oh, it's you. What do you want?
To ask you how you died.
Oh, it was dreadful. I'd hidden in here because Olive Hornby was teasing me about my glasses.
How?
No idea.
Where did you see the eyes?
By the sinks.
Look! The taps are turning into snakes!
Try saying something in parcel tongue.
Okay, I'll try. Open! I'll go first.
Well, it looks like you boys don't need me, so I'll be off.
We'll be right behind you, Harry. Won't we, Professor?
Oh dear. Lost it? What? No.
See?
I shall go back to the school, tell them it was too late to save the girl, and that you both tragically lost your minds at the sight of her dead body.
Oh no! I know what he's gonna do!
Yes, indeed. The famous Lockhart memory charm. Ow! Oh, baby!
Watch out for the memory charm!
Oh, baby! Ow! Oh, alleviate! Ow! Oh, alleviate! Ow! Oh, alleviate! Ah! Oh, alleviate! Oh, alleviate!
Ron, are you okay?
Yes, I'm through here, I'm fine!
What are we going to do now?
Well, we can't get through this lot.
There's only one thing to do. You wait here and I'll go on.
Okay, Harry. Wingardium Leviosa! 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 Wingardium Leviosa!
She's alive, but only just. Ginny's been writing in the diary for months. Ginny Weasley opened the Chamber of Secrets. She daubed threatening messages on the walls and set the serpent of Slytherin on the Mudbloods and Filch's cat. I'm afraid Ginny told me all about you, Harry, so I decided to show you my famous capture of that great oaf, Hagrid. One day I hoped to lead another in my footsteps. Tom Riddle was my filthy, non-magical father's name. I am Lord Voldemort.
Godric Gryffindor's sword. Maybe I can redirect the basilisk venom.
There was silence. Silence except for the steady drip-drip of ink still oozing from the diary. The basilisk venom had burnt a sizzling hole right through it. Shaking all over, Harry pulled himself up. His head was spinning as though he'd travelled miles by flue powder. Ginny drew a great shuddering gasp.
It was me, Harry, but I swear I didn't mean to. Riddle made me. He took me over.
Harry told her that it was all right, that Riddle and the basilisk were finished.
Come on, Ginny, let's get out of here.
They were flying upwards, and before he'd stopped enjoying the ride, it was over. All three of them were hitting the wet floor of Moaning Myrtle's bathroom. Harry told them everything. He told them about hearing the disembodied voice, how Hermione had finally realized that he was hearing a basilisk in the pipes, how Aragog had told him where the last victim of the basilisk had died, how he had guessed that Moaning Myrtle had been the victim, and that the entrance to the basilisk's lair, the Chamber of Secrets, might be in her bathroom. Professor Dumbledore explained that 50 years ago, Lord Voldemort, as a 16-year-old Tom Riddle, had enchanted his diary, and that diary had enchanted Ginny. Later, Harry managed to release Dobby from the slavery of Lucius Malfoy, for it was Lucius Malfoy who had planted Tom Riddle's diary on the hapless Ginny Weasley. And as for Harry, well, once again, he truly was the boy who lived. Finally, let's see who will win this year's House Cup. Ravenclaw? Hufflepuff? Slytherin? Gryffindor? Gryffindor are in the lead on house points. Gryffindor.